Welcome back to Telatalk Ep.9. It's your boy Tokyo E.
Here with Ep.9, we're recording this live from a Japanese submarine cruising under Mariana's Trench right now, but we have to give you the content. So you know
Ep currently has on a Dior scarf with the Larry David glasses.
You already know what it is. You know, gotta keep the hair fresh. We're 5,000 feet below sea level.
We are back, so I guess we can start it off with the beginning song that came on, which was the A$AP Rocky Tyler Creator freestyle over the Monica Knock Knock beat.
Hard.
No, it's super hard. I think this is like one of the best shit that Tyler has put out recently. Out of all his shit.
Out of all the Lucy's
he's dropping and like little verses and stuff.
Bro,
So
my man Deadass said, "You sleeping on me like your arm's dead," or like some shit. It's like the way I'm throwing rocks. Just listen to it, bro. That shit's hard.
Why quote it if you're just gonna say just listen to it?
Because 5,000 feet under sea level. You know, my brain isn't functioning right now.
So yeah, it was a dope ass freestyle. A lot of people do it over that beat. My favorite person who did the freestyle to that beat was J. Cole. I think it was on the Come Up mixtape.
I thought it was on Born Center.
Nah, it's not on Born Center. It's on the mixtape for sure. It's either on the Come Up or the Friday Night Lights. I'm pretty sure it's the Come Up.
Oh, so when J. Cole was good.
Yeah. So this is apparently they're teasing that a Wayne Sapp collab album.
And then Tyler immediately tweeted, "Nah, I don't know if that's ever coming out." Go off, basically.
This nigga's a fucking troll. That's basically saying that shit'll be out by the end of the summer. What do you think that would sound like though?
If it sounds like potato salad, it would be hard.
You think it would just be freestyles? Be like like that? Because they can't use that beat. They gotta clear that. They gotta clear that with Ye. Because that's what produced that beat. Ye, Missy Elliott.
If it's like Who Dat Boy and shit like that, and like telephone calls.
Basically, I think the album could be really good if he lets Tyler produce and pick all the beats. A$AP could pick a few beats.
Rocky got to sing on it.
But I think Tyler is like has a better ear for music. And then they just go off with bars. Like, yeah. I think what they should do is just go with bars. Because him and Tyler going for bar like that is pretty dope. It's kind of like it's not close to the person I'm about to say to, but it's the same like style.
Havoc and Prodigy.
It's not Havoc and Prodigy. I was gonna say Jadakiss and Styles P. Because it's kind of like I start, then you start, and then I start again. It's like when Hov and Kanye did the what the fuck is the name of the album?
Watch the Throne.
Yeah, Watch the Throne. It's like that where I'm rapping these like I'll do half a verse, then you do the other half a verse, and you basically leading on to what I last said like that. But Jadakiss and Styles P is the person who does that the best for me.
I'm gonna reiterate that Jadakiss has no bad verses
at all. Jadakiss has 0 bad verses. We'll get back to that.
He's also never said the N-word in his music.
That's a fucking lie. That would be a crazy take though. Like yo, like I'll have to go back and listen to all the Jadakiss songs. I should have left that there so niggas would listen and be like, alright, I gotta go listen to the Jadakiss songs to go back.
I mean, Jadakiss is cool and all, but he's no Hoodie Allen.
Alright. Jadakiss is super underrated because I remember when Wayne was going heavy in like 09, 07. No, not that. He was like from that 06 to 09 range when he dropped the Carter 2 and then he started doing mixtape. Niggas used to be like, yo, Wayne's the best rapper. And I'm like, Jadakiss would torch that nigga. Niggas used to be like, who the fuck is Jadakiss?
Chill, bro.
That's what they would say. I know who Jada is because I grew up on that music. But that's Jada bar for bar is very few that go bar for bar with Jada. So Vans and Van Gogh dropped a collab. Well, are doing a collab. Personally, I don't like those collabs where it feels like it's forced. So that shit just feels like tasteless to me. There's one sneaker on here that was dope to me, and it was the like the yellow one,
the flower one, the flower pot one.
Yeah, I think it might have been that one. That was the best one to me. I didn't like the one where they have I don't know what the name of the painting is, but it's a very famous painting. Everybody who's listening has heard about it. Where it's the picture of I don't know if it's him or if it's somebody else that he painted.
The ginger guy? That's
him. That's him?
That's him.
So yeah, it's one with that. That's like me doing a Dragon Ball Z collab, which we've talked about countless times where
just putting Goku
it's just bad. They just put Goku on the shoe like
yeah. I don't know. I like the collab. I want to say that, but I also want to preface that by saying if I don't like when people use dead people's art for like money.
Yeah.
In general, like I would just like leave it alone. But now that if it already exists, I'm gonna comment on it and I like it.
I think whenever anything is done tastefully, it's fine. Well, the thing is when it's done bad, when it's done in bad taste, I don't like it. Cause think about it, all the Keep Haring Unigo shit is super dope. Yeah. They pull out a few bad ones, like, and a bunch will be like 2. If it dropped 10 T's, 2 of them will be like, it's kind of tacky, but they do it right.
His foundation is going off. They're letting anybody get
Well, when you do art, is for everybody to see, so I see like that. But then again, I don't know who's running. It could just be like a money grab.
I think
or
it's
some
his family. So they're
I
just
don't know.
basically co-signing everything. Well, for Keith Haring, for Van Gogh, I don't know who the fuck is running Van Gogh. That nigga's been dead for a minute.
Nigga, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I can't tell you what time his art was. I know it's old as shit. Though. It was like what, maybe 18s or earlier than
Did
that.
Van Gogh die before Vans came out?
1000%, nigga. I wouldn't even doubt that.
He died in 1890, so yeah.
Way before Vans came out.
Wow.
Yeah, so his art pieces are definitely in the 1800s. Yeah.
Yo, so if Van Gogh was alive today, would he wear Vans?
I don't know. Those questions like that always like nobody knows. We can just speculate. Like when people say that the rap game would be way more different if Biggie and Tupac were alive. Like I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true.
And you don't know if they would have fell off at a time too.
Who would fall out first?
Probably Pac, to be honest.
Probably Pac, if we're being honest.
I was never like the hugest Pac fan, but I understand why a lot of people like him. But I like Big because I can never guess what he says. He's just like Doom. I can never guess what the next bar is gonna be, or like, well, in this PC world, I think Big would have been out earlier.
Nah, because
these lyrics, anybody who wants to know, go back into those lyrics.
Because you're saying if like they were here today.
Yeah.
I'm saying who would fall out first. I'd say Pac would fall out first. I think Biggie would have stopped making music. Like he would have retired. I think Big would have been. But the thing is, if Big was alive, I don't think Hov would have popped off like that. He definitely would have, for sure.
I don't think so. Cause when Big was out, Big was the nigga and Hov was his mans. It was his mans.
Alright, and Little Mans could pop off.
Not really, cause he had
Vic Mensa.
He had Junior Mafia. Well, that's different though.
How's that different?
Cause Chance isn't as big as Big was.
I'm not talking about Chance. I'm talking Vic Mensa and Academics.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. But yeah, so I don't know, cause the thing is, you say like Hov would have popped off. Hov undoubtedly is talented enough for that, but I think that he had the room. Well, the door was open for anybody to take New York once Big died, because that's what it was. Cause I don't know.
Who's gonna take over when Tekashi dies?
And the next nigga to come out the street.
Damn.
So yeah, moving along, another collab. This nigga always finds a way to bring fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine.
You talking about the basketball jersey?
Yeah, the fucking Juventus basketball jersey. I actually have a Juventus fucking soccer jersey on right now.
I didn't even know those N-words played basketball.
Huh?
I didn't even know they had a basketball team.
I don't think they do have a basketball team. I think this was just a ploy just to get some fucking jerseys out.
I know Madrid got a basketball team.
But
they're actually really good.
The jersey just looks like a high school jersey. It looks like it looks like it's made from like that high school material.
That shit don't even got names on it, bro.
That's why I said it's high school, because you don't have fucking names on high school jerseys. It's just a number. That shit looking like a Yankees jersey. I used to make fun of niggas who had Yankees jerseys back in the day because they don't have the name on the back. So I'm like, oh, that shit is fake as fuck, nigga.
You can't put your own name? You can't customize it?
You could customize it, but Yankees jerseys generally don't have people's last names on it because they're like a really classy organization or whatever. Like
Yankees is classy.
You can't have beards or anything. You have to be clean cut.
To be a Yankee?
To be a Yankee, you have to be clean cut. All that shit. They take that shit really serious to be a Yankee.
Trade me to the Red Sox, bro.
Red Sox is actually doing really good right now too.
Yeah. I watch baseball like that because I have the attention span of beep.
A fucking toddler, nigga.
I wouldn't even say a toddler because a toddler can focus on something they like. I can't even do that.
What do you think that's the cause? Do you think it's the cause of the phones?
Because of phones?
Yeah.
Nigga, there's probably way worse stuff. I mean, N-word, there's probably way worse stuff that's, like, affecting our brains.
Why you keep saying N-word? We're not on CNN, nigga.
Chill
Like, what the fuck? But, no, I'm saying, like, you developing ADD because of your phone.
Oh, a shorter attention span because of cell phones? I
always thought of that.
No, because I think cell phones make things more interesting. So I would probably have a longer attention span.
I'm kind of on the opposite of that because I always like click on the video and then when the video starts to get boring, I'll listen to some music and then I remember like an hour later, like, oh shit, I was watching that video.
Well, there's some exceptions to that. Like you ever be sent a video and that bitch is like 2 minutes long? You ain't watching 2 minutes of video.
I'm watching a 2-minute video.
What about a 5-minute video?
Depending on what is the subject of the video. If it's something I'm interested in, I'm watching a 5-minute video. But if somebody in a group chat just sends a fucking video of some random bullshit, I don't click on any of the fucking videos on our group chat. But if somebody sends a random group chat video, like I'll watch it or some shit.
If I'm on Twitter and there's like a 2-minute video, I'm watching 15 seconds, and if I'm not like severely entertained, like if this isn't Oscar worthy, I'm not watching the rest of it.
You motherfuckers are some high maintenance motherfuckers, and then listening to bullshit music.
Sure, bro.
But that's just like, but that's I know exactly what you said, because I know a lot of people. That's just like the people who like the rappers say all the time that like the album comes out at 12 o'clock, 12:15. They already got a fucking opinion on the album already that quick.
Like, yeah, I love that. It'd be like this shit.
It's a classic or it's trash. By 12:15, the album dropped at 12 o'clock. The album is an hour long.
Yeah, the fucking Reddit nerds are always like, okay, this hard.
I can understand that you genuinely like the album. Like, you genuinely like the album. But, like, if it's a person of substance, I don't think you're going to catch everything of an album. Like, say if a Doom album drop, a Hope album drop, like,
Dog.
a Tyler, a Solange album, it's going to take for me a while to digest that music.
I even feel the same way about, like, fucking... I still don't have a solid opinion, or like a digestible opinion on like fucking A$AP Rocky's album. Me either, because I really listened to that album. And I liked it.
I really listened to the album on Saturday after AB Dash's crazy pool party.
Shout out.
And I was listening to it in the car, and some songs sat with me better. That's why I like listening to music in the car too, because some songs sound better in the car, rather than in headphones, because you get more into like the left and right shit of the fucking of the audio.
If you listen to Sheck West in the car, that's the wave.
Shout out to Sheck West. Yeah, but that was a good one, because that album, like, one day I like that shit, the one day I won't like that shit, and I think that's really good art, because you don't have an opinion on it right away.
But I feel like it's harder, especially right now, because so much music has come out since like April.
I think a lot of people just gotta take time with their music. Just because the album drops doesn't mean you have to listen to the album at that time. I think a lot of people just listen to the albums at that time so they can have an opinion on it.
That's very true. Like, niggas be like, I mean, Embers want to be like, did you hear the album? Like, people like, oh, I tried it. I don't know how.
Why does this nigga keep saying
what?
I'm fucking crying. Dog, this shit is fucking throwing me off every time you say that.
No, but I really feel that. I really feel that way.
No, yeah, for sure. I definitely.
But like at the same time, when the album comes out, I want to listen to it. Like that same.
That is true as well. Like you want to listen to that album, but I think a lot of why people want to listen to the album, so I have an opinion on it. Whether when somebody says that it's trash, you can like refute that. Like, nah, the album is actually pretty good because of these points. Like it makes sense sometimes, but I think that you should listen to the album with a headspace of you wanting to listen to the album, not being like you're a fucking Rolling Stone writer from like the 70s listen to a rock album because you have to at the job.
Shit getting 5 months.
Because then
type of shit.
you're gonna come into that album with already like, oh fuck, I gotta listen to this album now. Like nigga, that's no way to go through an album. That's why I don't like people when I say, yo, listen to this album, and they're like, alright, I'll listen to it. Like, nigga, don't listen to it if you don't want to. What the fuck? Like, I'm not forcing you to listen to this album, because then you're gonna go in with a bad view, and then you're gonna say the album sucks.
But then something has dropped, like, every week since, like, April.
I like it, though. Because that way...
It's a lot.
That way I can pick and choose what shit I don't like, and what shit I do like, and just... I can take 3 songs from this album, 3 songs from that album. I make a lot of playlists, so if the albums sound coherent, I just put them in a playlist.
Nah, it's overwhelming, bro. Like, I still haven't listened to, like, J-Rock's album all the way through.
I listened to J-Rock's album twice.
Like, it's tough. I don't know what to do.
It's because you niggas used to that 7 albums, that 7 song shit.
N-word, I heard like 4 of those albums. That's it.
Nigga, that's all of them.
That's all of them. No,
now I'm saying people are starting to get used to that small.
Yeah, but that shit's like
dose of music.
That's not gonna stick.
Which no, it does make sense because then you listen to how much times have you listened to the Tiana Taylor album? You don't even like Tiana Taylor like that.
I listened to it like 6 or 7 times.
Exactly, because it's a short, concise album.
Yeah.
So it has more replay value.
It has more immediate replay value. I don't see myself going back to it like later on in life. That's tough to say like right now.
Unlike J-Rock's album, that's like 14, 15 songs.
Yeah.
Like that's the reason. Like it's easy to attach these motherfuckers who don't have an attention span. Like, oh, it's only 7 tracks, 30 minutes. That's just an album. That's just not even a fucking album. That's just an EP.
That just didn't even hit 30 minutes.
Exactly. It's like 20. Tiana Taylor's album's like 21 minutes.
Yeah. All I know is that Nas was clearly the worst one.
No, Nas was not the worst one.
Who was the worst
you know
one?
who the worst. We've already been through who the worst album was out of those other albums.
Nas, your best album was the Untitled one.
This nigga.
Or It Was Written.
Nah, but Nas really said on Queens Get the Money, he said, I'm over your head like Billy Makes on a seesaw. And my life changed ever since.
Nas is fucking ridiculous. But,
yeah, that's a real N-word right there.
Stop, because that sounds racist, nigga.
I'm telling you. No.
That sounds more completely racist.
It sounds more racist.
When you say N-word.
Than actually saying
that's
it,
why
right?
it keeps throwing me off. Like, that's a good N-word. Sounds like, yeah, boy. Like, yeah. Like, that's what it sounds like to me. So, alright. We're going to move along to...
Wait.
What?
I want to say something. This is a very important thing. So, in Mexico, alright, when you get tacos from the taco, on the street, they cut up the meat on a tree stump, right? No, you don't have to trust me on this. I had a real Mexican tell me this. So, they cut up the meat on a tree stump, but the tree stump's not in the ground. Like, they don't set up the cart by a tree stump. They carry around a tree stump specifically to cut the taco meat on. So, in my eyes, Nas had the worst album.
That was a complete waste of my 30 seconds. And I knew it was going to be going into this. This is like going to see a bad movie, and you know it's going to be a bad movie.
Yo, Jonah Hill got a movie.
Yeah, Jonah Hill does have a movie coming out. It's this is Andrew's doppelganger. His style doppelganger.
Edward thinks I dress like Jonah Hill.
You do dress like Jonah Hill. Yeah, I acted like too. Damn, where the fuck did I put this shit at?
Yeah, but it's called mid-90s.
Is it called mid-90s?
Yeah, it's called mid-90s.
Yeah, so basically the album, I mean not the album, but the movie that I got from him, he's directing a movie where a kid is, he's growing up in LA in the 90s and
it's like a skate movie.
Yeah, he starts to become friends with skaters or whatever, and...
He's got Nakel in it.
And I think like it's just a movie about like self-realization and shit like that.
It's like a coming-of-age story.
Kind of, yeah. So I want to see what the movie is like, because Jonah Hill's... I wouldn't say like, oh, he's a fucking Denzel Washington actor, but I like his movies. Like, his movies be good.
Fat dudes are the best writers.
He's not even fat though anymore.
Well, he was.
Jonah Hill fluctuates more than a motherfucker.
Wasn't he fat at one point?
Yeah, he was fat. Super bad.
At one point, he was a great writer.
I think nigga, he just wrote this. I think.
All right, well,
where the fuck is this Jonah Hill tab at, nigga?
Dude, where is it?
Oh, there it goes. It's under AB Dash's doppelganger.
Oh,
yeah.
Yikes.
I don't know why I kept searching for it, but I was just fucking going crazy for that.
Nah, but I recommend everyone should watch it.
Yeah, watch the trailer. The trailer's pretty dope.
Yeah, it comes out sometime in October, I believe.
Yeah.
It's an A24 film, which, they make good films.
I don't know shit about film companies except for like Paramount and like...
Nah, they're like a indie production company. They made like some movies that have been like nominated and won awards.
Who made that movie? Her.
Not them.
I feel like that company would make that movie.
You like that movie? I like that movie.
That movie was good, but it was like super weird. Like, you know when you leave a movie theater and you have like a weird energy. Like I watched that shit and I had like a weird energy like on me after that shit. Like that movie was weird because it's possible.
It's weird because you could definitely see it happening. That's
exactly right.
It was made by Warner Brothers.
Yeah, and that movie was good, but it was just super weird.
It's got a 94% on Rotten.
Oh yeah, that movie was good. It was shot really well too. And who's the voice of the
Scarlett Johansson?
Scarlett Jo is the voice of the thing.
Fuck the shit out of
you and fucking 50 million other dudes.
Yo, apparently like people hate Scarlett Johansson now.
Why?
Because she keeps getting all these diverse roles in Hollywood of playing like people that aren't white.
For real?
Yeah, like apparently she's supposed to play an Asian woman in the.
I mean, that's nothing new in Hollywood. They think white people can play fucking everybody. That's why
Dragon Ball Z.
That's why I was about to say. That's why the Dragon Ball Z movie had all white dudes in it.
That's just hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are some good Asian actors besides fucking Jet Li and Jackie Chan, my nigga. Like, you guys can fucking put some good Asian actors in there. Like. I'm starting to see it more with that show, Fresh Off the Boat, with the Danny Brown intro. You ever watch the show?
I haven't seen the show.
That show's pretty good. The show is about
Eddie
Wong's story, and it's just like a kid growing up in Orlando.
And he like really fucks with hip hop.
Yeah, he fucks with hip hop and shit, and just like a normal childhood fucking shit.
Shout out Eddie Wong.
Yeah, shout out Eddie Wong. There's a lot of people that don't like Eddie Wong, but Eddie Wong's really dope. Speaking of the show, if anybody wants to watch, it's on Netflix. It's Netflix original. It's F is for Family. That's
what is
Bill Burr. It's Bill Burr's animated series. It's actually a pretty fucking good show.
Bill Burr got an animated.
Yeah, he got animated. It has 2 seasons. I just finished watching season 2. I think the first season has like 6 episodes. The second season has 10. It's really good. And we can drum roll this one. I finally watched Comedians, Cars, and Coffees. That shit's amazing. Now I watched all of them.
So who are the new season's out?
Yeah, the new season's out. The new season dropped like early July or late June.
So who are the highlights?
Dave Chappelle's on it.
Oh, that's a must watch.
Damn, who the fuck else was on it? Tracy Morgan was on it, which I think is one of the best episodes.
Did he rub his stomach?
No. Tracy Morgan has some of the most classic stories. You niggas can Google that. He has some of the most classic club stories in the world, and it all involves him going to the club without a shirt on. Meanwhile, niggas can't get in the club with fucking hats or like
the wrong shoes.
Yeah, the wrong shoes. Yo, you know what's really crazy? If you go to some clubs in New York, these niggas don't let you in the clubs without like like dress shoes and like you gotta have a button up and shit like that.
That's crazy.
It's fucking weird.
Here in Florida, you just walk in. I mean, in the submarine, you just walk in.
Niggas at the submarine.
Yeah, we're 5,000 feet below sea level right now. You think Tracy Morgan and Trick Daddy are friends?
That's a random ass question, but I'm willing to say probably not.
I think that you would have like a fun time together.
I feel like.
What about Tracy Morgan and DMX? They're definitely friends.
Oh, 1,000%.
Right?
I would think that those two have crossed paths plenty of times in New York.
Who do you think who are people who are like in completely different like realms of entertainment or like the world right now, but they would be amazing, like hilarious friends together?
I mean, Wale and Jay Seinfeld are really cool friends.
Yeah, that one's hilarious, but I'm talking about one that doesn't exist right now.
One that doesn't exist. Maybe like Larry Bird and fucking. I mean, not Larry Bird, but Larry David and like one of these mumble rap niggas.
Larry David and Famous Dex.
Like that would be like super awkward till that's the point that it would intrigue me to like want to know what the fuck you guys talk about.
Dog, well, you know what the thing I don't get is that in the interviews, are they all like super drugged out because they don't talk at all?
I think it's a fucking gimmick that people do.
None of them talk.
I think,
and they talk like, really.
Well, no. With the kids like who are our age and a little younger, I think that a lot of people have social anxiety, and a lot of people don't know how to talk to people. One, because of phones. Like you see, motherfuckers go to dinner and it's phone. Like I'm not going to dinner with you if you're on your phone all fucking day. I could have stayed at home and ate some shit. Like I'm not gonna go out and everybody's on their phone, nobody's talking. I hate that shit.
I could have loaded up the Hot Pocket and call it a day.
Damn, for the fact that Andrew said that he'd rather fucking eat a Hot Pocket and sit at home rather than niggas be on their phones. Like it's cool if niggas is on their phones for like a couple of quick seconds, we checking some shit, whatever. But if we're all in the group chat and everybody in the group chat is out, and you motherfuckers are sending messages in the group chat, what's the point of that? What's the point?
We could have just ate at home at the same time.
Yeah, like
and synchronized that.
If that's the case, Skype, nigga, and just Skype you motherfuckers eating. But that's another thing I want to talk about, like dates. With like that's a telltale sign of a good date when you know that phone does not come out. That's why I like to put my phone in the girl's purse to let you know that I'm not gonna be on the phone.
That's a tip, fellas.
Yeah, that's a little game for you, free game. I put my phone in their purse, so that leaves already in your mind that I'm not gonna be on my phone.
You gotta know her though, because the type of women that I fuck with, she'll dip on me with my phone.
With your phone?
Yeah.
I suggest you do not go out with those girls. Like,
nah, I like girls like that though. I like girls that
like girls that might rob you, nigga.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Nah, hell nah. Fuck
you know
that shit.
Exciting, bro.
No.
You ever seen the famous Twitter story about that girl named Zola or whatever, where she was like
that old ass sort of story? That sort of story is like in 2012.
That's just hilarious.
2013.
They're making a movie.
I don't remember that story. I'm not huge into following those threads on Twitter where people tell stories. I don't read that shit.
Yeah, that's really good. Like if your story don't got 80K retweets, I'm not reading it. It's not worth my time. No, because retweets are basically like Rotten Tomato scores.
No, the more retweets it has, the less I like that shit.
No.
Most of the time.
If I open up your thread and your fourth tweet in the story has less than 30K retweets, I'm not reading it.
But the thing is, I generally don't like what most people like. So I know going into it, I'm not gonna like that shit. Like if everybody tells me that a movie is good, there has to be a problem with that movie, because if I'm into a movie, if I'm into certain type of movies and you're into certain type of movies and you tell me that a movie is good, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be your style of the movie, because you're not thinking about it's gonna be good for me.
I feel the same way about people who like Jurassic Park.
I'm not a big fan of Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park number 1 is good.
Those movies are horrible.
The Jurassic Park number 1 is good. The rest of them is fucking whatever to me. Like, but the first one was really good, where it's like all that fake ass shit.
Alright, so what's like a real life Rotten Tomato score?
Real life Rotten Tomato score.
Like, if I go to a restaurant that's open all night and there's no crackheads, I'm not eating there.
If I go in the Waffle House and there ain't no crackheads, I know that Waffle House is trash.
Facts. If there's no roaches, it's also trash.
No, I'm a clean ass motherfucker. So
and crackheads are clean.
I can't see it. Is what I'm saying. Like, if I see a roach, I'm not eating it. I think generally places to eat. The thing is, I just gotta value your opinion. If you tell me a place is good to eat, if you tell me 2 places are good to eat, and I go eat at both of those 2 places, and I think that it's trash or it's mediocre, I'm not taking advice on them again. Anymore. It depending on what you say. If you say, if you tell me, it's all right, then okay, then yeah, it was all right. You hit it on the head on that one.
I've already recommended like 18 spots in Tokyo E that were all horrible.
I've probably never been to them, like, honestly. The thing is, in our area, there's not that much places that I haven't eaten at. But that's what I do. I'm like the fucking Anthony Bourdain of the city that we live in.
Of the submarine.
Of the submarine, yeah.
Yo, what is this bullshit about Nike giving its employees raises?
Yeah, so, which is that towards the bottom or towards the top?
Yeah, towards the bottom.
Yeah, so, yeah. this article was saying that I think it's a CNBC article or NBC article where it's saying that Nike is gonna give 7,000 people in their company a raise.
Like a 10% raise.
So it's 10% of the company is what it is. Because I think they have a lot of workers there. That's what they say is 10% of the company. So the thing is with that with me is like, who is gonna get these raises? This is the thing. Like,
I mean, it's probably like out of the 7,000, it's gonna be mostly corporate probably and like head people.
The thing is with me, I think the people who should be rewarded for that stuff is like the designers, because they're the one who's bringing. Without the designers, your company's shit. Because then you're gonna put out bullshit sneakers. Because the head people don't know about fucking creativity. Like, the head people just know how to market and sell that shit. That's it. But the people who are making it are the people who should be paid the most. Which is like never the case. It's never the case. But the thing that I want to talk about with that,
the hands-on people never make the most money.
The thing I want to talk about, the creators never make enough money. For example, with artists, you sign a deal and you maybe get 10-20% of everything you do, but they get a piece of your. If you got a 360 deal, they get a piece of your merch, your tour, your albums, your singles. They get a piece of everything.
Yeah, everything.
Meanwhile, you're putting in besides marketing, what are you doing for me?
It's probably the same thing with these Nike designers. Like, let's say you make a shoe. You get paid a salary. You don't get paid how much that shoe shows.
I want to know if, like, Tinker Hatfield or... I forgot the dude who made the Air Force One. I want to know if they got royalties on them shoes. Like, I want to know how it works in a fashion industry. If I make a sneaker and it sells over... Because the Air Force One had to sell over 1 billion sneakers already.
It was made by Bruce Kilgore.
Yeah, Bruce... So, yeah... If my shoe sells $1 billion, I should expect to have some percentage of that shit. I mean, 1 billion sneakers. That's 1 billion sneakers. Air Force One is like $80.
You don't know that when you make it.
No, but the thing is,
like, afterwards, you should get something.
I think that in the contract it should be that if my sneaker hits a certain selling point of like sales, I should get some type of equity in that, some type of like royalty in it. Because Air Force One is one of the most classic shoes in the world
all time.
I
put it next to the
Air Jordan 3 with Tinker Hatfield is the reason why Michael Jordan stayed in Nike.
Yeah,
the Air Jordan
the 3s, right?
Yeah, the Air Jordan 11 is like one of the most iconic sneakers of all time. Like, I think people should get paid off of that. But the thing that I wanted to get with that is, I think we could both agree that the company should pay people more in general.
Absolutely.
If your company's worth, I don't know how much Nike's worth, but I'm pretty sure they're worth a shitload of fucking money.
They should be paid more top to bottom.
The thing is with me that I never got with companies is, if you pay workers more, you get the best of the crop. If your starting pay for your, let me think, like, what's that shit called? The customer service team. Say if you're paying the customer service niggas $25 an hour, $30 an hour, you're gonna get the best customer service. You're gonna get the best people to apply to those jobs. I mean, I'm pretty sure Nike already has a shitload of people applying to their jobs anyways. But I'm saying,
but at the same time,
you would get more cream of the crop.
That's probably an OD amount of money for like us.
Well, yeah, I'm just
like at a certain point, it's like
I'm throwing numbers out in general. But the thing is, yeah, you're saying that's an OD amount of money, but how much money do they make a year? These niggas sell 1 million Jordans every Saturday. Like, niggas, I think you can afford, for me, like 1 million Jordans. Think about it. Jordan's one. Say it's
say 160.
Yeah, say if it's Air Jordan 160. I sell 1 million. I sell 1 million of those.
And let's say it just costs you $14 to make.
Like, exactly. So. And then if you want to charge the import taxes and stuff like that, which I'm pretty sure they get a tax break on like crazy anyways.
Yeah.
So like I don't get it. Like that fucking thinking is very old and needs to be changed. Like, I think niggas should just start striking. Fuck it. Niggas already striking with Amazon and they fucking bullshit ass work environments.
Like a slavery level working environment.
Niggas working 80 hours a week and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. And then you got some people that would be like, yeah, but they getting paid $18 an hour.
$18 an hour is not worth 80 hours a week on my feet all day.
You have no life, nigga. You have no life. You have zero life. But I think, what company do you think is like the best company to work for?
Not Facebook.
Definitely not Facebook. I don't think Google is like the best company either. I think a lot of people think that Google is like, oh yeah, I would like to go work with Google, but I heard it's very much like, you do what we say you do, and if you think anything outside of that box, you're fired.
It's probably Chick-fil-A.
You think Chick-fil-A?
Nah, I think that's a joke. Yo, did you see the I think it's the Board of Education lady who got her yacht stolen?
What the fuck?
Alright, so this woman, she owns 10 yachts.
Yeah.
And she was heavily proposing.
And she's the Board of the Education?
Yeah, like she's the head. Like
mad,
she's the head of the Department of Education for the United States.
Oh, no. Yeah,
so she owns 10 yachts. One was in Ohio, And what they did is that they untied it to the docks and it drifted away into the sea.
And then somebody stole it after that?
No, like, okay, it wasn't the one in Ohio, but it can't be retrieved because it's gone. It drifted away.
Alright.
That's 1 of 10 yachts.
Yeah, but I'm saying that was the point, that they let it go. They let it go so somebody can steal it out in the water. They just like, fuck it, I'm just throwing it out.
They probably just said, fuck it, because fuck you, because she's cutting education costs. Yeah. So I'm wondering, like, when are we going to start dumping Nike shoes into the ocean? So fuck it.
Nigga, start dumping Nike shoes in the ocean. That's when you're gonna get the best fucking swimmers to jump in that bitch.
The best swimmers. Michael Phelps is going.
I think that with like fashion, it's totally different rather than like political shit. Because fashion is more of a statement.
Yeah, but probably also Nike will thank us. They'll be like, I don't want you bum ass N words wearing our shoes.
Fashion. If they ever come out with that, they'll lose so much money. If they came out and said that, they would lose so much money off of it.
Yeah, no doubt.
But and then Adidas will become the head fucking thing. But what I'm saying is like. Cars and like I think like anything with arts, like cars, food, and clothing, it's like more of a status quo. Like it's a status that you're trying to fulfill. So like we might be like, oh yeah, we might be big enough to be like, all right, fuck it, we not wearing your sneakers no more. But the little kid who goes to school who like got no Nikes,
that's all he got.
Yeah, I'm saying who hasn't had Nikes yet. Is gonna cop Nikes if they go on sale. If we go right now and go on strike and don't buy no Air Force Ones, no Jordan Ones, no nothing, and they start to go on sale, so people are gonna buy them.
Yeah,
people 1000% are gonna buy them.
Like people who weren't buying them before.
That's what I'm saying, because there's always a new crop of people coming out. But if I was 9 and Jordan was going on sale when I was fiending for Jordans, I'm copping. Like, fuck what you niggas is talking about. I'm copping, nigga. I'm trying to get fly. I'm trying to be fly in school.
Nah, I'm just gonna get mad Skechers.
That's why, hell no. Imagine a kid in middle school or high school. How much kids have confidence enough to wear Skechers? There's no fucking way. As soon as you get in school, niggas gonna be like, yo, you got the bum ass shits on? And then you gonna remember that shit for your whole life. And then that's when niggas gonna be like, yo, I'm trying to be fly.
These shits are next to the Pops in the cereal aisle.
That's what I'm like.
You got Apple Jacks on your feet and
it's just the new crop with that shit. Like, I don't know. I don't have the solution to none of that shit, and I don't like bringing up problems if I don't have the solutions for them. So
we gotta do the discussion, bro. Maybe one of our listeners will chime in.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if y'all got something to say, y'all follow us on Telatalk, Instagram or Twitter, or AB-2 underscores on Instagram.
Send me a message when I get data back from 5,000 feet below sea level. I'll get back to you.
Yeah. So moving on to another big company who made an announcement is Samsung made an announcement for an unbreakable OLED screen.
Yeah, no one should care.
Why would no one care?
Who cares? Who would care?
What do you mean who would care?
Who would care?
I think Apple would care. I mean,
Samsung sells their shit to Apple anyway.
The thing is, if I came up with that, you think I would sell it? It's unbreakable, nigga. I would not. You would have to find a way how to make it out yourself.
I mean, I would license it.
The thing is with me is, I think that if that phone comes out, which is supposed to come out on the next Note, supposedly, that I think a lot of iPhone users will switch.
No, they're gonna license it to Apple, and then Apple's gonna be like, "We've created an amazing new design."
That is true.
Super Apple Retina display.
I don't fucking get that thing. Where
and then in 5 years, everyone will be like, "Wait, Samsung did this already?"
Yeah, I don't get that where like Samsung or like LG or somebody will get a new technology 5 years ahead of you, and then Apple puts it on and be like, "New."
It'll be brand new. It's hilarious.
Like you niggas don't Google this shit.
Like I've seen like on social media the exchanges like. The meme will be like Android Snapchat and it's like a security camera.
Yeah. Android Snapchat is trash though, but that's only because they use a third party app for that.
And then under it, it'll be like, yo, we've had this and this technology for like years now, and you guys are just not getting it.
It's true.
And then the reply would be like, LMAO, you can't load Snapchat.
Think about it. Your phone probably gets what? You know how big the battery is on that? Maybe like 3 mAh.
It's like 3,800.
Yeah. Okay, my shit is like 1,000, like 1,400. You have like triple the battery that I have. And Apple's phones are the same size as yours, but my battery is fucking way smaller than your shit.
Yeah.
How much do you think that phone will cost though with the OLED
The
shit?
Unbreakables?
Yeah. The thing is, I've seen those things on LG has a TV like that where it's like super like paper thin.
Yeah.
But that TV is like 10 grand.
And the quality, the quality of the stuff?
The quality is good. The thing is, LG is the company that used to make all the screens for all the phone companies. Before phone companies just started making them themselves, they used to make the screen for all the phone companies. That's why LG has like some of the best screen quality.
You know what's gonna be crazy though? When this Unbreakable stuff actually comes out, people are still gonna scratch it.
Yeah, the thing is like,
it's gonna scratch so bad.
If you have the Unbreakable thing, I don't think Apple would want to do that because how much money do they get from niggas that go in the Apple store because their phone's cracked?
And they just get a whole new iPhone.
Or they charge you a shitload of money. Like, they charge you a lot of money. They'll charge you like $300 to switch your phone, your iPhone screen if you got an iPhone 7. If you got an iPhone 10.
$300?
If you go to Apple, they're going to charge you a lot. If you got an iPhone 10, the iPhone 10 part is $350 on Amazon. The screen is $350 on Amazon.
Wait, so let's say you don't go to Apple to get your screen replaced. Like, you go to, like, a little shop, and then you want to go to Apple, they can, like, refuse you because you got
because you got it done outside.
That's crazy.
No, the thing is, if you have the insurance policy, you broke the policy right there if you go out and get it done yourself.
Who reads that, though? Like, the terms and conditions?
I think a lot of people should read the terms and conditions on a lot of things. Also, you should read a lot of your privacy terms when you download these apps.
Nah, bro, just hit accept and keep it pushing.
No, I think you should read some of this.
I love when you like download an app and it says this app would like permission for your phone and your.
I don't give permission to none of that shit. What do you need permission for my contacts for me to cop sneakers?
I don't even give my mother permission to go in my room. You think I'm gonna give you permission to my camera? Out of here.
The fuck out of here, mom! You see what it says? No losers allowed.
No girls allowed. This is the boys
dude.
club.
If your RA's got a sign like that in your crib, no fucking woman allowed. Like that's you little weird ass nigga.
All boys club, bro.
So yeah. Going back to the fashion shit, Vans bringing back a vintage silhouette, which is the Vans Sport. I forgot what it is. The Vans Sport LX. To me, it looks like their version of a Converse One Star, but it's hard. Like this is it has like a V as like the logo rather than the classics line.
But it's like the same. So imagine they just like scrunched up the old school line and just moved it to like to the top where the laces end.
Yeah, basically, but it's in the form of a V.
Yeah, in the shape of a V.
Yeah. I personally like the shoe a lot. The shoe's $68. I'm copping 2 of these 3 colorways. I'm not copping that pink colorway. I'm gonna cop the ginger colorway and the black colorway.
The ginger yellow one is hard.
That shit's hard.
But yo, I just like if it's $68, I'd rather get $45 old schools and keep it pushing.
Yeah, but I have like 40 pairs of old schools already. I'm trying to get something different. Like,
nah, I've been rocking the same pair for like 4 years.
Nah, the thing
it shows.
I like to add a character to my sneakers because I feel like if a sneaker's too clean, besides the Air Force Ones, like I'm really have a make a point with Air Force Ones, and my Air Force Ones is dirty. I'll cop a new pair. But with Vans, I like Vans when they're more dirty. Like
it just feels more like authentic.
Yeah, it feels like I'm not such a poser and wearing Vans when they were meant for skateboarding.
Yeah, clean Vans do look weird. Like,
clean Vans look weird. Like I don't like wearing Vans straight out the box. Like sometimes I'll go outside and like put that shit in dirt before I wear the sneakers.
You gotta shake it in the box before you put it on.
Like I like to add some character on it. But so originally the sneaker released in 1994. It's like their Epcot Sport model. So to me, it just looks like a 1 star with a V on it, but it's fucking dope. Another thing that I like about Vans is their quality of suede. I fucking love their quality of suede on Vans. Like, on the Vans Volt, suede. Well, the thing is, I like suede sneakers a lot. If I was ever given a chance to make a sneaker, it's gonna be suede 1000%. But I like the suede that they use in the Vans Vault suede. It's a really good suede.
In the morning.
I knew you were gonna say that because I thought it as well. So yeah, moving on from that, coming back to old sneaker as well is Bape is going to drop new.
The Bapesters,
they're gonna drop new Bapester colors. To me, this looks like they just flipped a lot of the old color fucking Bapesters. It's just a lot of flips, a lot of cotton candy
it's 3,
looks
right?
and shit. Yeah, it's 3 looks. It's so a red, white, and blue one. It's
green, blue, and yellow one.
And then they got another one that looks like it's like an Easter color.
It's like baby blue, baby pink, and yellow.
I feel like they're just pumping out bullshit. Like I've been on this with the Bape shit. Like they have been pumping out a lot of bullshit lately. Like since they sold that company, they've been pumping out a lot of bullshit. Kind of like what Supreme is doing too. Like where they're just pumping out a lot of shit.
If this was 2009, these would be the hottest shoes out.
Yeah, the thing is, when it was 2009, is the mystique of it was a lot better. It was like when P was wearing, when Nigo was wearing, when it was hard to cop. I think a lot of things are better when you can't access them.
The first time I saw a regular N-word wearing Bape is when I was watching Wild 'N Out and someone in the crowd had it, and I was like, I've never seen someone not
a regular
famous.
person wear it?
Yeah, I've never seen someone not famous with a Bape.
I think I remember me seeing a lot of people in New York have like the Bape shit on, like the classic camo shark hoodies and like the purple shark hoodie that was really big, the like Wayne and all of them more as well. But yeah, I wish Bape. I wish like I could go back to that time when Bape, BBC, and all that shit was like that. Like where you didn't know when it was gonna drop, and you didn't know how much it was gonna be or anything. Like it just randomly dropped, and you copped or not. That's it. That's it.
Is there any brands like that right now?
Nah, I don't think that exists anymore, man. I think maybe the JJ Jown shit is like that, where he just like randomly drops and.
But that's just one dude though.
Yeah,
like,
he randomly drops stuff and does the shit like that. But as far as like a quote unquote big company, I don't think that exists anymore.
The JJ Down dude, he reminds me of this other chick who got really big off of like a shirt she made.
Yeah,
her name is like Dana Freed. I don't know if I pronounced that wrong, but she made like parody shirts of like Gucci and Prada with like.
Oh yeah, the shorty who made the bags and shit too.
Yeah, she has like
it was like fake Gucci. It would have a bag that says like fake Gucci.
You've probably seen this image, but it's like the Champion thing, but it says like Christian Dior instead, and has like the embroidered flowers, like stuff like that. But I want to see stuff like that from a brand.
See, the thing is, the brand won't do that because just like we talked about it, the head people of the brand or the people who own the brand are putting this shit out are not gonna put that shit out. Because that's not what the status quo is, or like the trends and shit like that. That shit pops off because it's edgy and you're doing it by yourself. That's why when people say that they like old rappers, like old versions of the rappers, is because at that time he had nothing to lose, so he could say what the fuck he wants. And he had no overhead. It's like, oh, I gotta sell albums, so I can just rap freely. I can rap literally creativity. Like I'm saying in general. Like,
I was like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, it's a lot. It's a lot of people like that. Like a lot of people who say that they like the old version of the rappers. But since you spoke about champions, Champion.
Let's make our own brand. Telatalk merch coming soon.
That was definitely in the works already. But in the drops this week, Champion is putting out a necklace that I think that you should cop. I think this should be a wave. I'll probably cut this part out because I think this should be a wave where you already have the Bape chain. I think you should just start copying the chains from like the brand chains.
That shit's hard.
Yeah, that shit's hard. They have 3 colors. They have a silver joint, a gold one, and then a rose gold one. I don't know what it is about me, but I always like rose gold jewelry. I'm not a big fan of jewelry, but rose gold is definitely my vibe for jewelry.
I wish I liked Champion so I could like actually want this, but it looks good.
It's hard. And the other drops that will come out this week is it's a I don't know what that is. What's the first joint? The anime? You know a lot more anime than I do. I think that's an anime. Shonen Jump?
Oh, that they're not an anime. They make and produce like anime shows and manga.
Shows. Oh yeah, so yeah, they have that show. Well, that show looks pretty hard. It's like I think that's all the Dragon Ball Z characters.
Yeah, they got a lot of Dragon Ball Z. They got Naruto. It's basically a lot of the shonen stuff. It's the shonen shows. So it's basically like the most ones that are popular in America.
Yeah. Also, I think this is just an add-on to the collection that they already had with all the 50th anniversary of all the
with Uniqlo. It's just more stuff.
Yeah. This is pretty dope though. I think Uniqlo kills that shit with like the collabs that they do like randomly, like the little collabs that they do, and they'll get like the designer to do the collabs. Another one is undercover fucking raincoats. That's whatever.
That's a pass. Who cares about undercover? That's 2018.
Como de Garçon Minecraft tote bag. That's pretty fucking hilarious.
That one is kind of hilarious.
I think tote bags are becoming a lot more popular in the fashion world right now. Like
yeah,
a lot of people.
This is probably their peak right now, truthfully.
Yeah, this is probably like the peak of tote bags, and the tote bags they're gonna stop popping. And then when the next generation grows up, they're gonna be like, why did people stop wearing tote bags?
Yeah, then your mom's gonna cop one.
Yeah,
like unironically.
Then we got a Vism Dep collection. This shit is like
they should have put the Bape head on these camos.
Oh my god, why?
Yo, a Vism and Bape collab wouldn't go hard.
No, I'm telling you, I'm not Bape is still holds that mystique with me, but like I'm not like crazy for Bape like that no more.
Banging on my chest.
This nigga. Where is that guy? Didn't he get out of jail? The YMB?
I have no idea who that guy is. Don't ask me about nobody who's like weird.
What do you mean weird?
Like, don't ask me about him. Don't ask me about Rax. Don't ask me about 6ix9ine. I don't know any of these dudes.
You constantly bring up 6ix9ine every week.
Yeah, but don't ask me. Talk to me nice, yeah.
Listen, nigga. So
yo, back on my 6ix9ine shit. We got
we got
new tracks for our Telatalk playlist.
Oh, all right.
Don't worry, 6ix9ine's not on here. You want to go through your picks first?
The burn CDs of the week.
Yeah, burn CD of the week.
So where the fuck am my shit? Oh yeah, so my shit starts off with Jadakiss 40 Bars of Terror, super hard. It's all bars. The second song is Vanessa Marquez is Good Girl. That's on the Neptune's Clones album. Jay-Z The Prelude. That's on the Kingdom Come album. Very underrated Jay-Z album. The next one is Earth, Wind, and Fire, Can't Hide the Love. And then the last one is John Legend, Live It Up.
When did Kingdom Come out?
Kingdom Come came out in 2009, I don't think. Hold on, let me just search it up.
Why you read it up? Yeah. So my picks for this Burn CD, I got Mobb Deep, Give Up the Goods. I got Clips, Nightmares. I got Sade's Lovers Rock. Erykah Badu's Orange Moon. And Sheck West, Live Sheck West, Die Sheck West. That shit is super hard.
I played Sheck West for this nigga months ago, and he told me he didn't like that shit. But the Kingdom Come album dropped out in 2006.
All right,
that's way earlier than I thought it.
Yo, but we got good news for you guys. We made a playlist that's available on Spotify where you can tune into all the tracks that we put on our Burn CDs.
What's your Spotify name so they can search it? Or they can just search the
yeah, if you just search Telatalk, it's just called Telatalk. Right, so if you just search Telatalk,
if you search Telatalk, you're gonna see our playlist, and then you're gonna see our actual podcast.
Yeah, and it's just that. So right now there's gonna be 20 songs on there, so enjoy. That's like an hour.
I was actually gonna do 10 today, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do 10. I'll say no, because the thing is, we do 5 or 10.
You know what? I can name 5 more tracks right now. No, let's get this popping. No. So we got Nah, never mind.
Exactly. I know you can't name them off the top. So
I want to give a shout out, Big Baby Scumbag. That's all.
Now shout out to my boy Caesar though. We forgot to shout you out. Yeah, like 2 episodes. We got to shout you out.
Caesar, thank you for the tickets. Yeah, it was very appreciated.
Thank you for the tickets for the
Interwave show.
For the Interwave show. Caesar, the fucking loyal listener from
since day one,
from our old podcasters to this podcast. All right, so moving along from that, Gucci dropped a new hiking boot.
Don't talk to me about Gucci.
No, bro. But look, genuinely think about this boot.
Hold up,
because I have a different opinion than what you would have. I know for sure.
The Gucci hiking boot.
Yeah, the Gucci hiking boot.
All right, let it be known.
Go through these fucking 3 slides. Phil.
Let it be known that like I never look at these shits like.
Yeah, the prep that I do is for no reason.
Yeah, because I don't look at any of the links. I don't read any of the articles. Everything's off top. Like I'm like a buzz cut with this.
Click on it?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking at it right now.
Chromebook fucking buffer and
These
stuff.
look like Oswego's.
That's what I said. Nigga, you read my fucking thing and you said it.
Nah,
These look such a bullshit line. That was my note that I had on there. That's what it looks like. It looks like the rap segment is Oswego's.
These looks horrible.
But the thing is, that sneaker that boot would not look bad if it was taller. If the boot was taller, that boot wouldn't look bad. It's a low cut boot. It's like an ankle cut boot. Who wears ankle cut boots? I've never seen anybody wear ankle cut boots.
That's a fact.
Maybe like a Wallaby, maybe?
Are these even really boots?
Yeah, these are supposed to be hiking boots. So the reason why I say it looks like an Oswego is because the shape of it looks like an Oswego, and then the bottom of it looks like the Mountaineer Adidas. Yeah. When they do like the hiking shit.
Also, like the placements of the different colors and like little holes and meshing it.
Yeah, I like really that like they have the Anyways, the thing that you
I didn't go to school.
The thing that you loop the shoe in looks like the Tim loop of where you put it in, and then the actual form of the shoe looks like an Oswego, and the bottom looks like the.
This
Mountaineer.
Looks like a Timberland Adidas collab.
Yeah, that's essentially what it looks like, and then it has the Sega Genesis fucking Gucci thing.
Which I'm so done. I'm so done with.
I like that shit still.
Ever since that shit came out, I'm like, this shit's corny.
I like
UN wasn't even played Sonic. I can't even name another Sega game besides Mega Man. Like, get off this shit.
I like that shit though, but I like the colorways of it. So they have a green and like a
the green and black.
Yeah, so it has like a piece of leather on top with the forest green, and then on the bottom it has like a military green. The thing is, this shoe would look 1,000% better if it was a high top shoe. 1,000%.
I don't think that at all. This shoe's just ugly, my guy.
I think a lot of people who are in like in the fashion waves are just. A lot of people are just tired of Gucci.
Nah, people are just wearing Skechers now. Real talk. They're wearing the Balenciaga Triple S's, or they're wearing Skechers and nothing else. I've never seen another shoe I haven't seen another shoe in 4 months.
You need to follow some new people because I have yet to see.
Wait, on a man. I've seen tons of.
I haven't seen a Balenciaga arena in person like that a lot either, and I haven't seen a Balenciaga not arena but a Balenciaga fucking Triple S or on my IG. Like the people I follow definitely don't wear. They had the Triple S's when the first shoe came out, but I don't really rock with that shit. If I see you posting a whole bunch of Balenciaga Triple S's, I know what type of nigga.
Super unfollowed.
Keeping on the Gucci wave though, Dapper Dan finally the Dapper Dan pieces finally dropped on Gucci. It was a time when like nobody knew where to get the Dapper Dan pieces on. One thing that I like about the collection is that it's a whole bunch of just Dapper Dan shit. Like it wasn't like compromised.
It feels it feels like super authentic.
It feels like exactly what he put out in the 80s, and it's a lot of it. My favorite part of all this whole collection is the glasses. I like those thick frame like 80s dope boy glasses.
I also love the way they shot the lookbook for it. It looks really dope.
The one thing that I can say about this collection is it's fucking expensive. it's really expensive. If you look at these prices, the only things that aren't that expensive to me are the sunglasses, because that's normal prices for normal sunglasses. But for example, they have a gold rope chain on here that's like $4,500.
It's like $3,500. The jackets is like $8,000.
Yeah, they have a leather jacket that they wear that Dapper Dan was big on, where like Rakim and all the dope boys used to wear. That jacket's $7,980.
That's OD.
I hope people buy it though, cause I hope Dapper Dan gets. I like that he's getting his just due, his credit in the fashion industry, cause he has put a lot of people on. Not a lot of people on, but his style has been taken by a lot of people.
I think this is definitely something people will look back on and be like, yo, Dapper Dan really did that shit.
I think that this Dapper Dan thing is going to last a lot longer than people think it is.
You think they'll do... Oh, definitely. Brands these days milk the shit
They're going to do way more stuff than this. You can tell the brands these days milk the shit because there's easily maybe 200 pieces in this collection. Probably more than that.
And there's probably more on the way.
1,000% they already have.
Because they can just put out the same shit over and over. Like, they can make it seem like, alright, Gucci has its original like line or whatever, and then you're like, yo, Dapper Dan just touch some shit, and then we'll get a whole new line and double the price.
See, but I don't think that is that easy. I don't think that they're doing that. I think like he actually has input on things. Not like just like they give him a guideline. Like do your normal thing here, here, and here. I think that he's actually putting all the shit out because he put out some jeans that were super hard, but those jeans are really expensive as well.
I'm about to cop this scarf now that we're here.
This nigga going crazy with the scarves lately. So moving to, are you still looking at the collection?
Yeah.
What's your favorite piece that you see on the
scarf?
It's a lot of them.
There's a lot of stuff.
I'm not a huge fan of scarves or like.
Well, they're not like scarves. They're like silk. They're like silk bandanas.
Yeah, I like when Hermes does it. Hermes always does like the hand stitch silk shit. Oh my god, this nigga's hella random today. But yeah, I like when Hermes does it, and Hermes has the throw blankets too.
Yo,
them shit is hard.
You know what that shit remind me of? In the Drake song, like Jouskin, or it's like Hermes Link, Ice Blue Mick. Yeah. So there's a Drake and Sade mix-up album on Dat Piff. Please go listen to it.
They got a Doom one too though.
Yeah, there's two Doom ones, and the second one's better, I think. So on the Drake and Sade mashup, they have this song called Jouskin or whatever it's called, and they remixed it with Lovers Rock. So listen to that. That's all I gotta say about it.
Leave it up to Andrew to take this shit to a whole... Andrew's definitely like the Kramer of this podcast, where we're having a normal day and this nigga just busts in the room and just says some wild shit
like,
and
yo,
leaves.
I just swam through the East River. I'm gonna go home.
What the fuck? Yeah, so Nike dropped a new React colorway. This shit was huge.
The milking already starts.
Oh yeah, 1,000%, because they have two new colorways coming out. I like this the blue colorway. I like the it's a dark gray colorway, and then on the bottom is white, and then it has baby blue on the React foam shit or whatever. With that shoe, what I wanted to say with that shoe is I think it's gonna get super milked.
Yeah, I love when people wear these shits with no socks. It looks hilarious.
No, when people fucking fucking joke around, that shit looks fucking gross. It looks nasty, bro. Imagine somebody wears that shit like out in public.
It's like you wore a plastic sandwich bag and drew the Nike check on it.
I think what they should stop doing is stop making it, because the one thing that I've seen in person is that shoe is not as translucent as you think. It's not like you can see straight through. It's like
it's like a faded.
It's like a little darker into the thing, depending on what the shoe is. I still personally think the white colorway is the best colorway.
Yeah. The first one.
Yeah, the white first one, because I didn't like the black and white colorway like that.
You heard it here first. January 2019, people are gonna be sick of this shoe.
If they milk this shit, which I know that they're gonna do, is milk it just like
out
the
for a
Max.
week, and there's two new colorways.
When did it drop? It's been out for more than a week, maybe like 2 weeks.
Whatever.
Yeah, but that is it's a good shoe, but the thing is, Nike just milks the fuck out of them. But it's just the same thing as Adidas too. They milk the fuck out of them too. The Ultra Boost got milked the shit out of that. That Inky runner.
They have to change the name too.
They changed the name to what?
They have to. It's like called the I-5923s.
Why did they change it?
Another shoe I think belongs to like a Puma. That's called a Nike. Like a super old model that they still have the things to.
I mean, that's easily researchable. Like, what intern do you guys have at Adidas that is like not researching that this shoe clearly has been taken by somebody else?
Me. I probably didn't read the docket. That's probably what happened.
Probably, nigga. So
wait. So
what?
The CEO of Nike is Mark Parker, isn't it?
I think it is.
All right, and I don't know who my boss is at Adidas. Adidas CEO. So let's do like a celebrity death match. I'm gonna look up. His name is Casper. Yeah. So if Casper and Mark Parker fought, I think Casper's washing this N-word, no doubt.
That was this nigga's hella random. This nigga said let's have a celebrity deathmatch, a claymation fucking show, a fucking
Wait,
rappers.
Celebrity Deathmatch is claymation?
Yeah, you never watched the show.
Nah,
Celebrity Deathmatch. The whole premise of the thing was
I started listening to rap in 2017.
they would. It was basically like WWE and claymation, nigga.
That's tough.
It would be like Britney Spears fights Christina Aguilera because this shit was at like 2000 and shit like
Britney
that.
Spears would wash her.
Wait.
Shaved Britney or like hair Britney?
That was way before Shaved Britney. But the thing about the show is that show was just like wild to be wild. Like
yeah, so it's probably hilarious.
It was just a claymation show, and then I don't know, like it would be shot on the same premise as like a WWE. I'm pretty sure WWE probably owned that show.
Yeah, WWE is popping again.
Fam,
bro, people are super into it again.
I'm a little too old to be watching wrestling.
A little too old. Mad wrestling fans are like in their 40s, bro.
Yeah, I know, and I'm not gonna be that 40-year-old being fucking in the crowd with like 10, 13-year-olds and shit like that.
It's always hilarious. They're like, yo, you're the biggest one. Can you hold up the sign?
I'm not gonna be the nigga who plays Fortnite and watches fucking WWE.
You don't play Fortnite?
Fuck
I don't play Fortnite.
I play games, nigga. The only game that you'll catch me playing is 2K. That's it. I don't play games
Jam.
like that. NBA Jam is the vibe, though. All the classic games, like the arcade games, Street Fighter.
If anyone wants to work with the Utah Jazz, come at me, my boy.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is probably like one of my favorite fighting games of all time.
Nah, I suck at fighting games because I studied Gandhi in high school.
Oh my god, this nigga looks like Gandhi today with a fucking Dior scar. So, moving along from another fucking one of Andrew's random fucking tirades, Denim Tears, which is half part of the No Vacancy, is hosting an annual charity for mothers. It's honoring mothers all around the world. This is done in tribute to his mom who passed away. I think she passed away due to breast cancer or something like that. So it's a pop-up shop. It's gonna be held at NYC and New York's Pro Sale. If anybody knows Pro Sale, the Pro Sale thing is a lot of. It's basically like the round two before round two. He sells all the vintage clothes like to a lot of celebrities like Kanye and them be copping a lot of shit from him. I think ASAP and all them, Drake and all them be copping that shit. So the whole premise of this shit is just he's gonna have red velvet cake that his mom made by his brother who's a chef, and then he has a special tea for the pop up, and then he has a special tea for the pop up, and then he has just DJs because the No Vacancy thing is basically from what I got from it from the Hypebeast collection of the Hypebeast Cause magazine. They had a piece on there where it was talking about the No Vacancy. So basically what I get from it is they're just like I wouldn't say party promoters, but they're like party curators. But they just have they're the ones who throw parties for a lot of big
they
companies
had like
and stuff
listening
like
parties and like brand release parties and stuff like that.
They DJ too. One of the persons DJs for I forgot the dude's name, but he DJs a lot, and they both lot people.
Like they did Art Basel in 2016.
Yeah. Denim Tears is you might have heard of Denim Tears through the Drake W freestyle when he was talking to Pusha. Denim Tears hangs around with like Pusha and Kanye and like all the good music thing. But I like what he does for like that charity. He does it every year for his mom and honor his mom for women.
Every Mother Counts. That's the organization.
Yeah, Every Mother Counts is the organization. Does it say the date on there? The day that it's gonna happen, or is not out?
July 27th to 28th.
So July 27th. So today is gonna be the day that it comes out. That the party's at. So head to Pro Cell. Go. I fuck with them. I like their whole little vibe because you can't really pinpoint what they do. Which is kind of like what I think that we are. That you don't know what the fuck we're gonna say, especially this week with fucking AB Dash. You don't know what the fuck we're gonna say, and you can't I don't like that. In fashion or like in creative things when people are boxed in, I don't like that shit. Like where they put you in a box and this is the only thing you can do.
And these guys are definitely an example of that.
Yeah, because they have a clothing line, they do parties, they DJ, they do whatever the fuck they want. I like that shit when people just do whatever the fuck they want in life. Like I feel like that's a way to live a happy life and not give a fuck what people think.
Yeah, but to wrap that up, just even if you're listening to this later, check out the charity. It's definitely worth something.
Yeah, like donate to the charity. I'm pretty sure the teas are gonna be sold out like quick by the time any of you even see this.
Like if you're listening to this, even the day the podcast comes out, it's probably sold out.
The thing, it's 1,000% sold out. The thing, and they have another thing coming out on No Vacancies, which I'm kind of pissed about because he wears the same type of shorts I wear, which is the Patagonia shorts, like the hiking shorts.
Yeah.
So I wear them in all different colors, and he's dropping. No Vacancy is dropping. Patagonia shorts, but with like their it's kind of like the same thing with Raf Simons when they had the thank you shirt, like from the bodega bags, except it says No Vacancy and Denim Tears all over it, like all over the print. I'm kind of tight about that, but I do like them shorts. So moving on to, I just put this on for my personal reasons.
It's probably some bullshit.
Game of Thrones final season.
All right, thanks
coming
for having
out.
me. Hope you're
first
not
half
mad at me. This
2019.
Is
This you don't watch Game of Thrones?
No.
You're a fucking loser, nigga. If you don't
Why
watch
would
Game
I
of
watch
Thrones.
Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones is popping, boy.
Why?
That show is really good.
Imaginary white people having imaginary white people problems with dragons. I'm good, fam.
Yes, coming from the same person that loves Tekashi 6ix9ine, who makes imaginary scenarios of what he does.
Bro, he said,
exactly.
Squad full of killers, I'm a killer too.
Yeah, so we talked about that. Oh, there was this, there's this guy named the Clothes Surgeon, which, he made a Burberry patch jacket, which I think that Burberry should hire this thing, because that patchwork jacket is really hard. I think it retails for...
Oh, they made it out of the scars?
No, I think they made it out of all the Burberry, flannels.
Tough.
Yeah, so he made all the Burberry flannels, all the different colors, kind of like what they were doing with the half and half, except he used like all of the Burberry traditional
it's
colors.
Not, like, it's just some random dude, right?
Yeah, I think it's some random
dude. He's not
dude.
affiliated.
Yeah, I don't think he's affiliated with the brand. I think it's the same shit that happened with the Gucci Ghost dude, where he was just he was a graffiti artist, and they just got him in to do a thing.
My bad, didn't mean to call you a random dude.
Gucci actually has been doing pretty good with that shit, where they actually like bring people in to do, like, the Gucci Ghost had his own.
Well, we talked about this. This is what these big luxury brands have to do now.
1000%.
They got to bring other people in.
So what they did with the Gucci Ghost dude was he had his own collection. Like, he had his own. I wouldn't say museum, but he had his own. What's that shit called when they have a? He had his own gallery in New York.
Gallery.
For like he had it for a good month in New York. I don't know if it's still there, but it's a pretty dope collection to do. Gosha is dropping I think a Rasvet collection. I think that's what it's called.
Nah, we gotta protest Gosha.
Why?
Alright, I'm gonna tell you a story about Mr. Rubchinsky.
Right.
So I was actually in Russia maybe like 3-4 weeks ago, and I'm at this grocery store. It's like the Walmart of Russia, like more like a Publix. It's called Ruskinov. So I was in Ruskinov, and I'm going through everything, right? And then I see him, and I'm like, "Yo, Gosha, what's up, my guy?" I was like, I didn't mean to bother you, but I really like your brand. He's like, "Oh, you didn't mean to bother me? Like how you're doing right now?" And then he was just like the ill dickhead, so we off this Gosha shit, bro.
That was 1000% made up. So I think the thing with Gosha with me is why I like Gosha all the time, is because they always use very good colors in their collections. They have like a good variety of colors in their collection.
They just use black and red and like white. Fuck out of here.
No, they don't. They use a lot of different like greens yellows. And reds.
Yeah,
exactly. Oh, he's using colors just like I said, and this nigga's gonna be like, they just use white, red, black, and red.
Yeah,
like,
that's whack.
What the fuck is this nigga talking about? I'll tell you one reason Ep.9 is doing this right now, because he closed his computer like 10 minutes ago.
Nah.
He hasn't even clicked this fucking link. That's why he's saying all this shit, because he has nothing to go off of.
Nah, listen, bro. On that collection, there's like a shirt. There's like 2 pictures on it, and it has like words going over it.
There's 35 pictures in this collection.
No. The shirt has like 2 pictures on it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Right. This N-word's the intro right now.
Yeah, but yeah. So, like you said the other day, because I was gonna buy one of these crew necks. I don't know what the fuck these shit say before I buy this shit.
They just are wild.
I'm not gonna just buy this and not know what the fuck it says. But yeah, to me, I kind of got the one that you're talking about, the two pictures vibe. I got the 2 pictures shirt. I got like like the Ringling circus vibe from that shit. Like it looked like a circus shirt.
I like Ringling.
It looked like a circus shirt to me. And then the other ones just have a random shit in German on here, or in Russian.
I was about to say.
And the other ones look like some Brain Dead collab or something. Like they took some shit from Brain Dead. But other things, I kind of like when people just have the normal logo, just like Leon Dior does.
Yeah, that's like clean.
With just like the clean cut logo on it. They have one color on here that reminds me of the Golf Wing old shit, where it was like it's a forest green shirt, and then in the middle is like the pink and the logo. A shit that I want to talk about with the that I forgot to talk about with the Tyler shit was that Golf Wing,
the varsity jacket.
That varsity jacket, yeah, it was hard. I'll cop that shit.
It basically perfectly matches the Converse shoes that he got. The Golf de Floors.
Yeah, but I feel like they're pumping those out too, for real.
Nah, they're definitely.
They have dropped maybe like.
It's probably like 10 different colors.
Yeah, probably 10, 15 different colors on that shit. So I guess we'll end this off here on this last thing. Telatalk episode 9.
Yep, submarine coming up for air. We're pulling up in Milan right now.
AB Dash, the last 30 minutes, closed his fucking computer. He didn't click on any links, so anything that he said was just off the top.
Everything was off top, like a Jewish brisk. Feel me? Off the top.
Right. Alright.
You're never too good to eat off a garbage can, love.
Alright, George Costanza. So we are on SoundCloud, Spotify,
Apple
Music, Stitcher, what else?
Podcast at Buzzsprout.
Yeah, that's it. Telatalk episode 9. We out.
Ciao.